Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are very pleased today to have the opportunity to present our research. My name is Felicia and my partner are Prilly and Viana. We are from the Tax Accounting Department of Petra Christian University, Surabaya. In the next few minutes, we will explain to you our research entitled Female Board Membership and Sustainability, Can They Mitigate Tax Avoidance in Indonesia and Malaysia? First, we will explain taxes for the government and taxpayer. Tax is one of the large revenue for Indonesia and Malaysia. In implementing taxation, the government and taxpayer have different interests. The government always try to maximize its tax revenue to fund public interests. On the other hand, companies try to minimize their tax payment in the hope of an increase in company value. This had led to tax avoidance. One of the factors that can help reduce tax avoidance is both gender diversity and sustainability performance. The purpose of this study is to examine whether the both gender diversity has significant influence on the tax avoidance through sustainability performance in non-financial companies in Indonesia and Malaysia for the 2014 until 2018 period. Then, we will explain about our hypothesis and research model. The figure shows our hypothesis and research model. Our first hypothesis concludes that the both gender diversity is negatively related to tax avoidance. Then, our second hypothesis concludes that the both gender diversity is positively related to sustainability performance. And our third hypothesis concludes that the both gender diversity is negatively related to tax avoidance, which is mediated by sustainability performance.
We use a final sample that includes 365 from-year observation by eliminating companies that don't have complete data. The sample of the study consists of 36 and 37 non-financial companies in Indonesia and Malaysia, which were listed on the Indonesia Stock Exchange and Malaysia Stock Exchange for the 2014 until 2018 period. The independent variable we use is board gender diversity, which is measured by calculating the percentage of female board of directors serving in the company. The dependent variable we use is tax avoidance, which is measured by the effective tax rate. ETR is calculated by comparing total tax expense with income before tax with range value more than 0 and less than 1. The mediating variable we use is sustainability performance, which is measured by looking at the ESG score. In this study, we also use three control variables, namely return on asset, firm size, and leverage. ROA is measured by dividing profit before tax by the company's total asset. Firm size can be measured using the natural logarithm of the company's total asset. And leverage is measured by comparing total debt to total asset. Now, we will explain the result of our research. This table describes descriptive statistics for all regression variables. Descriptive statistical component consists of mean, max, mean, and standard deviation. Outer model analysis. Outer model is used to test construct validity and instrument reliability. Construct validity consists of two parts, namely convergent validity and discriminant validity, while the instrument reliability is measured by the value of composite reliability and the value of Cronbach alpha. Our results have made the criteria with a loading factor value above 0.7, AVE value above 0.5, and the value for composite reliability and Cronbach alpha are above 0.7 respectively. And the discriminant validity shows that AVE root value is above the correlation value of the latent variable. Therefore, this study has met the criteria for the outer model analysis. Inner model analysis. Inner model analysis can be tested with the goodness of fit model and path coefficient. The evaluation fit model aims to measure the suitability of the model with the original data. The table shows that the results of this study have met the criteria for the inner model analysis.
Result of hypothesis testing. The result of the first hypothesis test showed the PET coefficient value of minus 0.25 and a significant value of less than 0.01. The result of this test indicate that the effect is negative and significant. In addition, the test result also illustrate a negative and significant relationships between ROA and firm size to tax avoidance, while leverage has a positive and significant relationships. We conclude that our first hypothesis is accepted. The result of the second hypothesis test showed the PET coefficient value of minus 0.33 and a significance value of less than 0.01. The result of this test indicate that the effect is negative and significant. The result of this test indicate that the presence of women on the board of directors has not been effective in improving the corporate sustainability performance. So, we conclude that our second hypothesis is rejected. And then, the result of the third hypothesis test indicate that the mediation relationships doesn't have a significant indirect effect between both gender diversity and tax avoidance, with a significance value of 0.21. The mediation effect of sustainability performance has a positive influence, with a PET coefficient value of 0.07. Meanwhile, sustainability performance itself has a negative and significant relationships with tax avoidance, with a PET coefficient value of minus 0.20 and a significance value of 0.04. So, we conclude that our third hypothesis is also rejected. Conclusions. Based on the result presented, we can provide several conclusions. First, poor gender diversity has a negative and significant effect on tax avoidance, which shows that the presence of women on board of directors can reduce corporate tax avoidance directly. Second, poor gender diversity has a negative and significant effect on sustainability performance, which shows that the presence of women is not able to improve corporate sustainability performance. Third, poor gender diversity has a positive and insignificant effect on tax avoidance through mediation of sustainability performance. The second and third result are inconsistent with previous research. We estimate the difference in result is caused by two factors, namely the minimum percentage of women present on the board of directors and the minimum involvement of women on the board of directors in sustainability activities in non-financial companies in Indonesia and Malaysia for 2014 until 2018 period. The existence of a new picture of the relationships between gender diversity of the board of directors and tax avoidance associated with sustainability performance can encourage companies to pay attention and increase the presence of women on the board of directors and sustainability performance. This study has limitation in terms of data samples, so it is suggested for further research to expand the reach of research countries to the Southeast Asia region. Therefore, further research is expected to concentrate more on the relationships between the gender diversity on the board of directors, the presence of women on the board of directors, sustainability performance reporting, and corporate tax avoidance. That's all for our presentation. Thank you for the time and opportunity that has been given to us.